So yeah, before you
Okay,
go, let me introduce you.
okay, just
So,
a minute. Okay.
sure. So,
Uh,
Mr. Tanka Bhattarai is a strategic business partner and consultant specializing in HR and OD. His professional affiliations include serving as a managing director at Organizational Development and Innovative ODI Nepal, PVT Ltd, President of Human Capital and Development Professionals Nepal, and General Secretary of Occupational Safety and Health Professionals Nepal. His past associations include roles as Global HR Head at CG Corp Global, Vice President, HR at Shankar Group and Subisu CableNet, PVT Ltd, Factory HR Head at Unilever Nepal Limited, OSH Trainer at Occupational Safety and Health Center, and Vice President at HR Society Nepal. He brings vast experience as a real-time HR practitioner and recruitment strategist, helping organizations navigate workforce transformations. His work focuses on human capital development, organizational restructuring, and inclusive HR strategies for a dynamic global labor market. So with that, the floor is yours.
okay. Thank you very much. It's pleasure to meet all of you, and I'm really appreciate it, and it's a very good opportunity for me. Thank you all of you, and it's so just my topics is reimagining human capital strategy as our national development for a challenging workforce. It's my topics today, and I'm just going to present based on my experience and the think considering the changing workforce in the long run. So I have limited slide. I have just explaining based on the slide. So just I'm going here. The major agenda for this presentation is HR system, the evolving HR landscape, aligning HR strategy with the business goal, like this. So I'm not reading each and everything, and I will go one by one in my slides. It's okay. Okay. So, first of all, just I am explaining here. Okay, this is a human resource system. Okay, I think a human resource system means I'm just mentioning here the HR mission, HR mission under HR metrics and HR goals and HR policies. And under the HR organization, there is a HR mission, vision, value, and goals. It's the entire system. This system called human resource system, and under the human resource system, there is various subsystem is here, just like it's HR planning, employee relation, information system, safety and risk management, labor relation and unions, policies and procedure, organization development and change management, succession and career planning, compensation and benefit, training and development, performance management, recruitment selection, like all the entire function included under the human resource system. This is each and every organization has this should have this system. The organization the organization has this system. It's a very good system. If the organization follow this system, definitely this organization will be the move in the next level. So I'm just going to the next slide. The evolving HR landscape, how the HR is evolving in this era. Just this HR is the from the administrative to strategy part. But in the initial phase, in the initial era, like gradually, but previously it called administrative. Then like right now it is moved into the strategic partner. That means shift from the personal management to strategic business partnership. Initially, HR is called just personal management, just personal take care, like payroll or personal care or grievances handling. But right now, this HR is a strategic business. HR always play a crucial role. It's play a crucial business partnership role right now. And HR expanded role in the organizational success. Why the HR, where is the play crucial role, this expanded is the organizational sources. The establishment of the HR department or human capital department in any organization, it will be converted in the organizational success right now. Responding to the rapid technological and social and economical change. That's the major theme. Is the HR is the transform administrative to strategy partner. The major agenda I have explained here. Why this? And the key challenges in the today's environment. What is the key challenges for the HR management? The key challenges in today's environment is HR always willing to work in the remote, either remote or hybrid workforce management. So we have to manage is HR either remote or hybrid workforce. And talent always, there is a talent shortage in the critical skills area. And I think in the globally there is a shortage of talent as well, because some the I think the changes is so rapid change we cannot imagine the changes, because the changes so we cannot adjust. Sometimes the academic institution or never manage or change the curriculum as well. So right now in the global context, there is a shortage of the critical skills area as well. I think you can imagine your business as well. So increase employee expectation for the meaningful work. The expectation of the employee also increase. The expected the limit skill has limited, but expectation of the employees is very higher side, increasing day by day. So it is difficult to address. So it is also challenging today. So generational diversity in the workplace. So in the same workplace, there is a very generational diversity. So there is a X generation or Y generation or next gen generation. So various generation is working in the same place. So management of all the generation in the single workplace is very challenging. So I have mentioned here the key challenges in today's environment like this. So aligning HR strategy with the business goals, how we can align HR strategy in the business goals. So I'm just exploring here is strategic integration framework, like it's HR is a core business function, not a supportive service. So today's HR is evolved. It's a core business functional champion, not supporting service only. Initially, it was administrative role and it was just supporting, but nowadays HR is a play a crucial role. So it is always drive a business function. So embedding people strategy with the business planning cycle. People strategy, we HR is always playing the embedding to make a people strategy with the business planning cycle. So creating value through the human capital optimization. So HR will always create a value through the human capital optimization. Always the optimization of the human capital in the same workplace. So practical application is workforce planning tied to strategy objectives. Always workforce planning means HR planning is tied to the strategy objective, and HR metrics means HR data analytics directly linked to the business outcomes, and establishing HR as a trusted advisor to leadership. But HR department, HR advisor, HR head is a always is a trusted as a advisor to the leadership role, or this is the advisor role to the leadership position in the business or any organization right now. So the HR strategy is aligning business goal based on the strategic integration framework and the practical application framework. So strategic talent acquisition means it. This is the next step of HR. So we are always looking the strategic talent acquisition. So beyond the recruitment, building talent ecosystem. HR is always playing a crucial role to build a talent ecosystem. Proactive talent pipeline development and skill-based hiring. HR is playing skill-based hiring rather than traditional credential focus. So we are hiring the very skillful person, not only focus in the only the traditional credential evaluation techniques. So we are looking the skill based people hiring, leveraging technology in the candidate sourcing and selection. HR, or we are as HR, we are leveraging just technology in talent candidate sourcing. Like it's just we are using the even recruitment system as AI. We are using the AI system as well. So we are using the technology for the talent outsourcing as well. Best practices from the field. What is the best practices from the field? Like competency-based interview methodologies. We are always hiring the right people based on the competency-based interview, and we are selecting based on the competence of the individual candidate. And candidate experience has a competitive advantage. With if the candidate has a separate experience, that it will be the competitive advantage for the business or the organization. And predictive analytical in hiring decision. We are SR always play the predictive analytics in the hiring decision. Long term, either this candidate will be the sustained for the organization or not sustained. It will be good for or not. This candidate will be sustained in the organization in longer time or not. This type of analytics will be considered during the hiring. And similarly, diversity, equality, and inclusion in the recruitment. HR always think diversity, equality, and inclusion in the recruitment. simply we can say it's a diversity or equality and inclusion is the pro. If there is the diversity, equality, and the inclusion in our workplace, there will be the highly success and highly productive, highly innovative work environment in the organization. So it is very important for the strategic talent acquisition part. Similarly, the major function of the HR management, performance management, reimagine. Performance management, important function of the HR right now. If after hiring, if the sourcing the right candidate in the organization, if we cannot manage the performance of the people or candidate or the human resources, it is very difficult to manage or sustain the people or candidate in the organization. So moving past annual review. So we are always as our have to see a performance management system. We have to establish a very systematic performance management system, and in the performance management system there is very bias, people say bias. So there is a continuous feedback and coaching models. We are using the review. We have to give the as I have to give a continuous feedback to the candidate and coaching to the coaching to the individual candidate employees as well. So without the continuous feedback and it is not difficult to manage the performance. So next one is objective and key results, OKR methodology. So latest trend, we are using the objective by key result, OKR performance management system. Previous there we are using the KPI, key performance indicator, or this 360-degree feedbacks like this. But this is the recently emerged the key KPI OKR system in the performance management system. Focus on development over evaluation. And we are not only review the performance or evaluation of the employee is not so important like now. So we have to focus the people development, employee development. We have to train the employee. We have to develop the employees in the organization. Only it will be they will be satisfied, and they can retain for the longer time. Similarly, implementation strategy means in the performance management system that the technology platform for all real-time feedback. We have given to the employees the real-time feedback, and this type of feedback should be documented. Next one is manager training for effective coaching. Manager, we have to provide the training to the each manager for the effective coaching system. Establish the effective coaching system. We have to train those managers. And only after train those managers can be managed the organization or department very carefully and very proactively. Similarly, balancing accountability with a growth mindset. And we always, during the implementation of the SR system, we are always balance the accountability with the growth mindset. We have to think in the next level. In the growth mindset, we have to manage the accountability with a balancing way. So it is very important for the organization. Similarly, just for the case study, I have just given some example of transformation. Just we can think the Google has transformed the performance management system. They are using the OKR methodology. OKR means the objective by key result. They have to all the organization will be focused in the single result, and all the department, all the people will focus and they will discuss, and they discuss every day. They have to make a very suitable planning system. They have a very good discussion methodology and very various toolkit meeting, etc. This is the very OKR means participative approaches, and they have to but participative approach method will be used. So the success of the organization, like we can just count as Unilever, it's a very good company, FMCG company, and Google, everyone know they are the very successful company. Even I have worked in the Unilever in Nepal, so I have some. So this is very important. The performance, they are all organization will be focused in the performance management system in the very right way. Leadership development for tomorrow. So the important function of the HR is a leadership development for tomorrow. Not we have to think in the long run, not for today. So future ready leadership competency. We have always think the people future ready leadership competency like adaptive leadership in the uncertainty, because the future is always uncertainty. So we have always developed the adaptive leadership for the future, digital fluency and the innovation mindset, because the era is the innovation. We always be innovation. People should be innovative and they will be participative or innovative everything aspect. So digitally fluency and innovative mindset we have to develop like this. Leaders should be we should develop the leaders like fluency and the innovation mindset. Emotional intelligence and inclusive leadership, we have to develop like this, and system thinking and strategic agility. So these are the thing leadership development for tomorrow. These are the thing we have to consider for the future ready leadership competency. Like this development approaches, how we can manage the development approach, what type of approach we can use, like experimental learning and stress assessments. We have always given the experimental learning and the stress type of assessment to the employees, then only they can develop. Similarly, mentoring and the reverse mentoring program, which even leaders should be mentor to the subordinate, even subordinate also mentor to the higher people as well. So this is the reverse techniques. We have to train them in the terms of the mentoring, even the junior subordinate also mentoring, and even higher leadership also mentor to the junior as well. This is the reverse practices, so it will be enhanced and developed to the employee in the next level. Similarly, the leadership assessment framework, we can use the development approaches, leadership assessment framework. We can assess the leadership requirement, what type of need for the need requirement for the organization, what is the gap to develop the leaders. So we have to identify and develop. We can develop the leadership like this. So transforming workplace culture. Transforming workplace culture means this is very important, and the culture should be transformed in the next steps. Always this is changing phenomena. So culture is a competitive advantage. So defining and articulating organization value. We always defining and articulate organization value in the system in the any organization. Culture alignment with the business strategy. Always what is the culture, what is the local culture, what are international culture, what is the based on the requirement, we have to align the working culture with the business strategy. Otherwise very difficult to manage the organization and the organizational people in the workplace. Measuring and the evolving culture intentionally, we have to sometime we have to measure the even measure whatever culture is there. Even we have to evolve the culture intentionally, because for the global workshop in the same organization, the people are working in the various and the diversity. There should be follow the they should be follow the different culture in the single organization. People diverse culture will be used. So sometimes we can measure, and even we should evolve the culture intentionally for the organization if required. Transformation methodology means culture assessment tool and framework. We can use the culture assessment tools and framework. Change management approaches, we can use the change management approaches. Employee experience and design, and the building psychological safety and trust. So we can use this methodologically to measure the transformation in the organization. So similarly, we are HR technology and analytics. This is the emerging and the important function. The HR digital transformation. HR has a digital transformation. We always this has been started from the personal management, administrative management to the strategic management. So every organization already has a integrated human resource information platform and employee experience tool. AI and automation is HR process. Even organization has the same system. Even recruitment has AI tools. Recruitment and selection practice has AI tool. Even data analytics has AI tools. Even high we can use in the very even performance appraisal management. We can use in the AI tool. So digital HR is so transformed in the digitally as well. Very emerging, and self-service technologies and the digital workflows. Even we have the even the digital platform and the technology. There is the self-service. Employee has the manage the self-service, and they can manage own data. They can flow data, everything. Everything integrated in the HRIS system. So HR is digitally transformed right now and managed accordingly. Data-driven HR decision making. So this is important tool. Without the data, we cannot manage everything. Though people analytics and capabilities and maturity model. So we can use HR has used the people analytics and capability as a maturity model for the data-driven decision making, and predictive workplace insight, ethical consideration in the HR data usage, and the ROI, return on investment management for the HR initiative. These are the data-driven HR decision making process. We can use HR has is emerging, and it is using right now. Building resilient organization. Then organizational adaptability means organization design for agility. Organizational alloys design for the agility. building change capability across the enterprises, always the change capability across the any organization, balancing stability with the innovation. All if there is innovation, we should be balanced for the stability, otherwise it's very difficult to sustain for the organization. So future proofing strategy means skill based organizational development. What type of skill the organization will be required, based on that we have to develop the skill based organization for the development. Continuous learning ecosystem, employee has a continuous learning system. If because this is the old is dynamic, very changing, without the learning, without the updated learning, it will be difficult to sustain along with the organization and the global context. So it is very important, learning is very important. So well-being and resilient program, any effort for the building resilient, we have to have a well-being for the employees, and the resilient program we have to initiate for this, for the same. So scenario planning for the workforce challenges. So even we have to plan the workforce challenges. If any human resource has challenges, we have to plan the scenario and we have to settle those challenges. So these are the major thing I have mentioned, and I have given the very short presentation. Everything is I will try to put the in the theoretical basis, and based on my experience, this is the emerging like this. So if you have any question, I'll try to answer the question, please.
Thank you so much for your presentation. There are
So if I can it this is the last slide, and what is key takeaways, so I can mention, can I mention it, or after the question I can answer, I can
no,
just
please,
complete
yeah,
it.
go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay. The what are the key takeaways for this session is HR must evolve from the administrative function to the strategy business partner, because right now HR is evolving. From the initially it was administrative function, right? This is the strategy business partner. HR is a very important business partner, very important department, and HR is I have already mentioned HR head is an advisor for the any organization, for every leaders right now. So align people strategy directly with the organization objective. Every people strategy is directly organization objective. Organization, we should link the organization objective to the people strategy, because OKR system, objective by key results, I have mentioned this is aligned, directly aligned with the organization goal to the people goal. Implement continuous development and focus performance projects. We have to implement the continuously development focus on performance improvement system. Develop leaders with the future ready competencies, and similarly transform culture intentionally and measurably. Leverage HR technology and analytics for data driven decision. Build organizational resilience through the adaptability and the continuous learning. These are the key takeaways from this session today. This is my understanding, and this is open for the, I think if you have any question, let me know, please.
Yes, for sure. There are some questions in the chat that I can read out.
Okay.
It says, excellent presentation, Mr. Bhattarai. Truly insightful work. I remember you
Okay.
mentioned HR is a core of the business and not just to be used as a recruitment and assistant in a traditional way. I have three quick
Okay.
questions for you. So,
Okay.
what are the biggest HR challenges currently faced by organizations in Nepal?
Yeah. The biggest challenges currently faced in the Nepal is the recruitment system. Recruitment is very challenging right now, because, as you know, the young generation is leaving the country, and there is a very skill crisis over there is a skill crisis. Very difficult to find the suitable people. Even I'm working as a consultant to the various company right now. Even I'm working at the hydropower company. And just for example, it is very difficult to find the suitable people. Like, for example, we are looking the design engineer, because even we are looking the planning engineer, they have the skill shortage. Like the planning engineer has a recent we are looking the Primera 6 software knowledge. They have not such like trained people like this. So the biggest challenge is recruitment, and right to find the right candidate. And next one is to retain those people. Retention is also the big challenge over here, because the young generation, it is very difficult to retain those people. The major challenge, so we can define, is the recruitment and retention is the big challenges in Nepalese countries right now.
Hmm,
Yeah.
thank you. The next question is, how can Nepali companies strengthen employee engagement and improve retention?
Yeah, yeah, we are in the most of the company. It's a very good company. Even we have here working with a multinational company as well. And employee engagement is a very important function of the any HR department right now. Employee engagement with engaged employee, highly productive. Simply called is highly productive, highly engaged employee will be the highly productive employee. So we are planning a various engagement activities. Okay, engagement activities means we have the various festival session here in Nepal. So we can engage those people in the festival session. Even we can organize a various training, team building training activities. We can build like every just international day, like international environment day. Okay, environment day. Similarly, various festival session, and such type of session we can engage those employee, we can participate those employee, and even we can build a various training and development program, team building session, and even sometimes replacement of the employees, recruit. So this type of engagement activities will help to employee in the next step, and they have the very team bonding to the employees and the owner, even to the family member as well. So it will be definitely supportive if the highly, simply say, highly engaged employee, highly productive employee. In the same theme, we are developing here in the concept, in the engagement concept in Nepal.
Hmm, thank you. Another question is, how performance management could help human resource to sustain in the organization, or what other compensation and benefits could be given that help motivate employees to work more effectively in the organization?
Yeah. Performance management is the important function because if we hire the employees in the organization, so if we cannot measure that performance, definitely the performance management have two tools. They have one thing is they have to develop in the next stage, either within the 1 year period, either they have to how much they are learning, how much they has contributed to the organization based on the individual goal, how the personal goal align with the organization goal. This type of things are directly connected into the performance of the employee. So with the performance management, considering the performance management, definitely individual performance, collective performance directly impact to the organization goal, organization performance. So without the measurement of the performance, any organization cannot sustain. So it is very important, and even every year, based on the performance, annual people has given, organization has given the annual increment system in performance, employee promotion. It is also linked in the performance management. So this is the emerging and the very important tools of performance management. So I think that this is without the performance of the management of the employees, either the growth employee never can be sustained. So to sustain and to retain those employees in the organization, performance management is important, and this is very emerging. Every organization is following the performance management very proactively, and even this is followed in the automation system as well.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
the last question here says, what future proofing strategies can help to build future leaders in Nepal in the field of human resource management?
Yeah, future leaders means we already identify the future requirement of the future leadership. Okay, this is the uncertain environment, and this is the change in the human resource, or the change is very unpredictable, and even we cannot think that the AI is already entered, and this is the changing is unpredictably going ahead. So we are planning to enhance the future leaders, and even the various university, even the government also ready to redesign the curriculum and redesign the reskilling of the employee training, reskilling, upskilling of the training, and employee engagement activities, and the human, even country is just focusing to the HR leadership development in the next level, considering the future requirement and the considering the requirement of the next level of the industrial revolution in the Nepalese context. So uh, just we are the reskilling and the upskilling of the employees and the requirement of the country's need. We are planning to develop the people in the next level. Yeah.
All right, there's actually one more question that just popped up in the chat. So
Okay.
it says, what advanced technologies can be adopted by the emerging human resource management process to recruit and retain the employees in today's scenario?
Yeah. Basically, human resource management already started, already entered in the system of digitalization, and the organization who has more than the 100 employees or more than 50 employees, every organization already adapting the human resource information system, digitally control, digitally management system. And most of the organization is using the human resource information system, and even this is in the build in the inside of even Nepal, and this is from our some software from the even from the international level as well. So even in the recruitment system, we are already entering in the AI tools, AI recruitment tools, and AI already shortlist the various candidate. Okay, just if we receive the 100,000 application, then AI can shortlist that only 10 or 100 shortlist to the candidate, and the next stage even we are using the AI tools as well. So even the people management already entered in the context of the AI concept about the digital control system as well. So even all the system like even recruitment management, recruitment, performance management system, training and development, employee exit, compensation and benefit, payroll management, everything already be already adapted in the automation system in the Nepalese context as well. So if we manage the system in the transparent way, or automatic means everything will be transparent and each and every employee can see and observe, feel, discuss, and everything in the transparent way. So they know their salary, they know the performance appraisal performance, they know the recruitment process, they enter the services of their own individual information. Everything will be open. So if we transparent everything openly, then definitely employee will be happy and the employee can be retained easily. This the fundamental concept is we should transparent each and everything openly. We never, as other organization, never bias to the every individual employee. We should manage the people in the systematic control, not in the personal approaches. So if we manage the control, people control in the system rather than the personal approach, it will definitely will be the retention and the recruitment will be the highly branded, and the employee retention will be also be in the next level. So the major theme is transparency and system control.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your
Yeah.
expertise.
Yeah.
I think those are all the questions. So yeah, you can stop sharing your screen.
Okay. Can I stop? Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you so much.